Okay. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay. So, this vlog is going to be about competitive people in general. I live in Utah, and I think we have some of the most competitive people here, especially moms, you know, like the moms that you'll sit at, like, be at wherever, you know, at McDonald's or Walmart, and you'll hear them go, oh yeah, my kid's involved in however many sports, and we're like, is that supposed to impress me, or am I supposed to feel sorry for your child? Sometimes I just don't know, you know, and my family's not that well off, you know, like we get by, but we're not really rich per se, and we kind of live in a okay neighborhood, you know, we're not like the wealthy of the wealthy or the poor people, but you know, we're okay, and we get by. And I am not involved in many extracurriculars. The extracurriculars that I am involved in are the free ones, honestly. I pay as little as I possibly can, and I stay in it as long as I possibly can. Honestly, the reason I do it is for scholarships, because I know my parents are not going to pay for my college, and frankly, I don't want to have to work that much. But, you know, I really like being in extracurricular activities. I love theater, I love singing, and one of the things that I wanted to do for a very long time was take voice lessons. But voice lessons are really expensive here. They're like $50 an hour. I'm like, I can't afford that. I can't even afford $20 an hour. What are you talking about? But it bothers me because people are always like, oh yeah, I'm taking this and this, and they don't even take into consideration that there's the poor Mexican here. Sorry if that sounded really racist, but sorry, I'm just trying to describe myself. But, you know, I'm like, yeah, and they ask me, what are you doing with your life? I'm like, community theater. That's about it. And then they always give me the, oh, look, like, they feel sorry for me or something. Well, yeah, I feel sorry for me too, but where does it get me? Nowhere. So that's usually why I try not to be sorry for myself. But it bothers me because people here are involved in everything. And then later on they go, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I haven't gotten enough sleep. I'm like, the reason I didn't get enough sleep last night is because I stayed up playing Pokemon. But, yeah, it's kind of a pain, and here everyone is so competitive. Even in theater, I just recently finished musical for my middle school, and it was the first musical we ever did. So we were in our theater 2 class, and we were doing auditions. Like, we did auditions after school, but we're preparing for auditions. And we're sitting there, and you know, all the kids in my class are like, oh, we're gonna totally get the big parts because we're so talented, and you know, we've had so much training. I'm like, okay, I'm still gonna try out, you know. And I'd only done one musical before that, and I was like, actually I hadn't even finished it when we were auditioning for this, so I was like totally unprepared. I'd only been on stage once or twice, and that was like for talent shows and stuff like that, so I really had no idea what I was doing. And you know, we went on for auditions, and my audition was not that great, let me tell you. I squeaked so many times because I was trying to use my chest voice, and I'm so used to using my falsetto voice. It didn't end well. And so I was really nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna end up as tree number 4 in the background. But, you know, I was still really on edge, and I was like, oh my gosh, my dreams of theater are over, I'm never gonna go anywhere with this, and you know how your brain starts overreacting over the stupidest things? Yeah. But then we got the cast list, and it turns out that I got cast as a lead, like the girl lead, and I was like, are you serious? I was so happy, and I seriously was about to pee my pants. I was so excited. And then I got to theater, and this girl comes up to me, she's like, I cannot believe you got that part. I got like the smallest part on the role, and you got the talented part. You haven't even had any training. I'm like, excuse me? And she just went on and on and on, and I felt so bad. I know I shouldn't have felt bad, but I really did. I really did not want to have to deal with that, and I just felt so bad. I was like, well, I'll give it up. You know, like, it's not that important to me. And then sassy Yesenia just totally popped into my head and went, no, you're gonna keep that part because you earned it and you deserve it. And I thought, she has a point. So you know, and then she went and talked to him about it, and he's like, well, guess what? Her audition was better than yours. She kept going even when she messed up. I'm like, oh, I thought my audition sucked. But apparently, being able to keep going even after you've made the worst mistake in the world is a good quality. Don't ask me how that works. But, so yeah, like, it really sucks that some people are so competitive, and it makes me feel bad, but in a way I'm like, oh, I'm glad I'm not like that, you know? I like to get the big stuff, but if I don't get it, I don't cry about it, or I try not to, you know? Like, I feel bad for about 2 seconds, and then I say, okay, I'll try harder next time. Maybe that's just happy-go-lucky me, too lazy to be mad at someone. Maybe that's why I'm so happy. I don't know. But, you know, it bothers me a lot, and that's one of the bad things about living here. You think people would be so nice. Not always true. And yeah, so if anyone has any thoughts on this, comment. Leave me something to look at. And subscribe. If you like this video, like it, you know, stay tuned. Hopefully I'll actually keep up on videos this time. Yeah. That hasn't been working very well. School's been hectic. But I'm out of school now and I have a lot of extra time, so yeah, good. Bye.